what they do, and then I'm going to tell you how you can make money with it.
Okay, I am a little nervous. I had to write this down because I was afraid that I was going to miss something. So I'm cheating with this card, so bear with me.
Smart planning.
Right. Smart planning, right, okay. So if you have paper and pen, I urge you to write this stuff down that I'm going to go over, because sometimes you hear it but you don't process it maybe. If you can go back later and read, maybe you'll get some aha moments, maybe some nuggets that later on down the road you can read again. And you know, sometimes it's just that one click that goes, yeah, that's what I want. That's what I need to do. That's all I need to do. So what do we do as coaches? We are motivators. We are inspirators. We basically are the catalyst for Beachbody. Saying all of that, I don't feel like we are salespeople. I think a lot of people think you've got to be a salesperson to sign up to become a coach. What we do is we offer a solution to people who need us, basically. They need to lose weight. They need something in their lives to inspire them. So what we do as coaches is we find out what people need. We find out their goals. We dig into their why. Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to change your life? We find out these reasons. We find them out. We talk to people. We build relationships with them. And then we offer what it is that they need to get there. So we're the point A, the point B. We're the start and the finish. So basically, just dig. Just find out what people need and offer it to them. So basically what you do is you give them the tools. Like I said, you find out what program they need, and then you keep track of them. Check in. You check in and check in and check in until maybe you're a little stalkerish, but you find out if they're like, you know, because you fall off, people fall off, life happens. So you check in, and if they don't answer you, they're probably falling off. So find a way, call them, text them, something, and say, guess what? I've fallen off too. Let's start back together. Let's do this together. And this is within your challenge groups. So I'm going to go over basically what our day-to-day is as a coach in just a few minutes. But I am going to tell you my journey really quick, as quickly as I can, because I know we're on time constraint. But I signed up as a coach in 2012, the end of May of 2012. And literally the reason I signed up was because I was a walking infomercial for P90X. I had been in a fitness rut. I was a runner and a gym rat, and I still was not getting the results. Like, I was about 15 pounds overweight. For me, that's a lot because I'm 5 feet tall. Granted, I do have 3 inch heels on, so I may look a little bit taller, but I am 5 feet tall. But I saw the infomercial, and I told my husband, I'm going to do this program, and he kind of chuckled, like, good luck with that one. You know, they're not going to follow through. But I think that was my nudge to say, yeah, I'm gonna finish this program. So I did not miss a day. So you guys that work with me know, or that used to work together. I used to walk around and P90X, and so they started doing P90X. They started, you know, buying the DVDs off of eBay and burning the DVDs in front of me. Even after I became a coach, in front of me. You know, I'll burn that for you. And I'm like, really? Dude, come on. But anyway, I found out about the opportunity, and I realized I was already motivating people to get up off the couch. And I'm like, this is something I want to do. And honestly, I didn't recognize the income possibility at all. It was just, you know, wow, this is amazing. People are getting motivated, you know? So I had a coach named Heather Foltz, and she had a fitness group, and one of her members had said that they had become a coach, and I'm like, I want to become a coach. I don't know what the heck that means, but I'm going to become a coach. So signed up, and literally, I mean, it was just all about spreading the word of, you know, you can do this, you can get up off the couch, you can, you know, make a better choice. And I started seeing results from, you know, people wanting to buy programs, and then I started seeing income. I'm like, wow, I'm making some money. This is great. And then later on decided to kind of grow a team and that sort of thing. So it did take some time to realize the potential of this business. It's basically, there's no cap into what you can do with this. There's no cap. So wherever you are, doesn't matter where you are, if you're even not a coach yet, know that you can be 6-figure earner, you can be 7-figure earner, you can do whatever the heck you want to do, okay? So what is a daily, basically, day for a coach? I'm going to kind of go into that. day in the life. Now, you don't have to work this business full time. You can be work your full-time job. You can have your family, your hobbies, your life, and not feel like Beachbody has to be your life. You can do this part-time. And basically, I want to break it down in segments and call it like a power hour. 15 minutes in segments. Okay, I'm not going to use your workout and your Shakeology as your power hour because that's a given. If you're a coach, you need to be working out and you need to be doing your Shakeology because you're a product of the product. So breaking it down into segments. Invite. This means invite people to your challenge group. And this is like, for me, I do 2 challenge groups a month. And that's either putting a post on Facebook saying, I'm looking for 10 people that are wanting to lose 15 pounds in the next 21 days or, whatever. Or private messaging people that you've seen that have been struggling. Hey, I've got this challenge group starting up. Is this something you would be interested in? Or that sort of thing. Or, you just have a conversation with somebody that they're saying, man, and I'm really having a hard time. I see you're doing this coaching thing. Can you help me? Just constantly inviting in that sense. There's also the sense of inviting to the coaching opportunity. You want to do this on a consistent basis because you don't know if somebody wants to become a coach. You don't know that they don't, basically just invite. When you see people are getting results and they're loving Beachbody and they're walking around and like, 21 Day Fix is the bomb, all the time. Just say, look, you're having amazing results. You would be amazing at coaching. You're already doing what a coach does. So that sense of inviting. And then inviting just to your I have a private fitness group on Facebook. No one has to buy anything from me. It's just, anybody who wants to be a part of it, I think we're up to about 510 people. Just constantly motivating each other. You do posts like Motivation Monday, let's post some fun, pictures, or Thirsty Thursday or whatever, let's drink your water. It's just an ongoing fitness group that you keep inviting people to. And I think I started with 10 people, maybe, when I first started. And it's grown and grown and grown. So that's another way to invite. So there's the 3 invites. And if you want to take 15 minutes per day, 15 minutes, just invite. And just block yourself, focus 15 minutes. This first thing in the morning, before you go to work, or before you have your coffee, or maybe you need your coffee first, but I don't know why I said that. But anyway, so that's the first segment. The second segment, which Sunshine touched on, personal development. This is one that a lot of people miss, and I know when I first started, I was thinking, I don't know, number 1, what the heck it is. Number 2, I don't think I need it. I'm okay, like, things are cool, whatever. But I finally started seeing the more successful coaches basically saying, this is something you need. You have to have this. Like, this is going to change your life because you're going to be a different person. Like, I know when I started getting into it, people were like, you've changed a little bit. Like, something's different about you. I may have turned a little bit from negative Natalie to more of a more positive. I mean, there's so much negativity in our world. If you can kind of block some of that out and focus on the positive, and that's what personal development does. It helps you with seeing the brighter things. It helps you with business building. It helps you with your relationships. It helps with just so much. And if you could take 10 to 15 minutes per day, whether it's on your commute, like listen to audio, or reading it before you go to bed, or first thing in the morning when you wake up, just that segment is one you don't want to miss. As easy as it is to miss, it's also easy to do. So do it. So following up, those people who said, yeah, I really, really love to be in your challenge group. That sounds amazing. ... Crickets. Right? Who's had crickets? Right. So life happens. That doesn't mean they don't want to do the challenge group. Bobby might have fallen and hit his head on the concrete from, falling off his bike or something. Maybe somebody's husband got sick, or something happened in life. Just follow up. Keep a track. Who have you talked to? Who has said they're interested in something? Coaching, challenge group, something. Just say, hey, how you doing? How's life? How's your husband? How are your kids? Just strike up a conversation. See how they're doing. Let them know you care, that you're checking on them. And eventually the conversation may go back to, you were interested in that challenge group at one time. I'm having another one. If you would like to be a part of it, let me know. If not, cool, fine, just let me know. I just wanted to offer that to you. I've followed up with some people maybe 10, 15 times over the course of the past 2 years, but it's definitely something you must do because people forget, so just follow up. So take 15 minutes a day, follow up with those people on your list. And then the last thing in the segments is basically posting in your challenge groups, and you can also preset that sort of thing with the Hootsuite app or something like that. But make sure you're checking on your people. When you sign them up in your challenge group, see what they're doing. Check in, post, read what they're posting. If they're having a bad day, uplift them. That's what coaches do. We uplift people when they're down and say, it's okay, just get back on the saddle. We all fall down. Or somebody's done an amazing job, you celebrate them. So if it's just 15 minutes going in your group and saying, hey, checking in on everybody, they don't expect you to be in there nonstop. They expect you to be a human being that has a life. So just go in there, check 15 minutes a day, and post in your groups, and as well as your coaching group if you're building a team. And just basically, if you're doing these things consistently, these 4 things consistently, and it's only an hour a day. Now, if you don't have a block of an hour and you want to do 15, 15, 15, 15, then just make it work for you. Whatever your schedule is, just make it work for you. And again, the consistency is the huge thing. To succeed, you've got to be consistent, and that's every day. Because when you fall off, people notice, and it's just basically part of coaching. I think the one word, if I were to say that you need to be, it's not, business savvy or a salesperson or super sexy or whatever. It's consistent. So, yeah, I think that's it. It takes long.
Thank you, Natalie.